Hello, we are from Group 8. My name is Dineshwaran Malagi Morgan. My matrix number is 193161.
Hello, my name is Nurul Zahira binti Ismail. Matric number 192231.
Hello, my name is Siti Fatihah binti Mumaisai. My matric number is 193844.
Hello, my name is Fu Wenyu. My student number is ES028881.
Okay.
Hi, this is our second experiment, which is particle size analyzer. We are from Group 8. This is our material, the material that we use throughout the experiment. So the methodology is make sure the master sizer and computer has been switched on, and the acquisition program master sizer 2000 from the computer program this has launched. Then the ultrasonic has turned on to remove large residue in the system, and 800 milliliter deionized water has poured into the beaker. Then pump speed has set up to 2450 rpm, and then the light energy and the laser intensity has checked. Make sure all are in the range, and then the laser diffraction and laser beam always in OK mode, and then the system has cleaned until the humming sound disappears. After click start, the system has measured the background, then the coffee powder has added slowly into the beaker until the laser saturation value is in between 10 to 20%. Then the data have analyzed and have been recorded. The system has been cleaned with the ionized water until the graph shows the first bar is higher than the second bar. The steps are repeated by using the different pump speed, which is 2000 rpm.
Okay, so next moving on to result and data analysis. This is the table of millimeter of coffee sample. As we can see here, the value of D43 is more higher than value of D32 for the both pump speed. This is because the D43 is the volume weighted mean, where the summation of mean diameter power 4 is divided by summation of mean diameter power 2. And as for the D32, is the summation of mean diameter power 3 that divided by summation of mean diameter power 2. And this making it is more logical to be smaller than value D43. This is the first graph for 2000 rpm, which is the volume versus log particle size, and we know that mode is the highest peak. This is the value for the mode, which is the 724 micrometer. This is the value for log particle size. So this is it's become more small, and the medium is the middle value in range of size particle, which is here, and the value is 10 micrometer. And the standard deviation is basically we get from a table that we calculated in Excel. And this is the cumulative volume versus particle size graph. And basically the D values can get from two methods, which is direct calculation and graphical. The graphical value can get from this graph, and for the calculation we get from interpolation. This is the equation for the interpolation. This is the sample calculation for 10%, 50%, and 90%. And next is the coffee at 2450 rpm. It's the same as the previous one, where the mode is here, median here, and the standard deviation we get from the Excel. This is the value. And next is the cumulative volume versus particle size graph. It's the same and as previous also, and we can see here the values were slightly deviated from graphical for the both pump speed. Thank you.
So now we are in the discussion. This is the main component of particle size analyzer. When the particle size analyzer of a material needs to be measured, steps must be taken to ensure that the measured data output reflects the test sample rather than an artifact, bubble, or any other data pollution. If a negative result is obtained, a proper sample should be selected and must be insoluble in water. Besides that, the cell should be cleaned using deionized water every time after it is inserted to remove any other particle which could affect the reading. Laser diffraction particle size analyzer provides indirect size measurement of spherically equivalent particles based on the principle that particles of a given size diffract light to a given angle that increase logarithmically with decreasing size. The minimum level of vision is usually around 5% with a maximum of 35%. The degree of decomposition depends on the sample and its particle size. Small particle with spreading most of the light require a lower level of detection when compared to largest particle. Get this strong balance will lead to various field and effect which the light is scattered more. The possible factor which disturb this reading is a dilute solvent circulation for a longer period, and background check should be performed to ensure there is no air bubble. So as a conclusion, we learn to determine the particle size distribution of T by using DSA. We also learn speed bump at 2000 rpm and 2450 rpm will affect the measurement setting on the measured particle size. That's all from us. Thank you.